Sit your ass down.
I'm coming.
Good evening, folks. Welcome to Saturday Behind the Bar. I am Robbie Chappelle. This is Danny Roser. Al is on vacation this week. He is down in the Dominican, so shout out to Al. Have fun down there. Hope you have a good time. Get right into it there. We're betting on the Bruins game. We've already lost our first bet. Fuck the Bruins.
You lost your bet.
I lost my bet.
I didn't have that one.
Dan's got a couple bets going on right now. So yeah, Bruins are down 1-0 right now. That's our first bet. Dan's got them plus minus 1.5. I got Pavel Zacha scoring a goal anytime. You got Geeky scoring a goal.
Geeky scoring a goal, and I need 2 points by Pasternak.
Yeah, 2 points by Pasternak. So we'll see how that goes. Right now, not looking too good.
No.
So let's get into this week's podcast. Patriots playing tomorrow. Dan has the Broncos probably.
No, I don't.
You don't?
No. I got Patriots -4.
And because he lives in this household, he has the Seahawks winning because his wife would kill him. If folks didn't know,
then -2.5.
His wife is a huge Seahawks fan, so we're hoping for a Seahawks-Patriots Super Bowl, which I won't be over that day if they get to the Super Bowl because I don't want his wife throwing anything at me. Should be kind of mad if I was here and the Patriots won, so I will not be here for the Super Bowl if that happens. Shout out to Aldi, by the way. We just had some pizza from Aldi. It was really good.
Yep, really good.
Really good pizza.
$6 pizza
$6
that you cook yourself, but comes out pretty good.
Can't complain, man. That was really good pizza.
Better than takeout.
If we're doing the one bite fucking review that Portnoy does, 6.7.
Yeah,
it was really good pizza.
Yeah, I'd give it a 7.
Give it a 7. Yeah, it was pretty good pizza. So yeah, let's get into it this week. We got Al on vacation. Larry, shout out to Larry.
Yes, shout out to Larry. Yep.
Taunton High School Hall of Fame for the 1980 Super Bowl winning team there. Larry's an old fuck. He graduated in 1980, and that's the year that the Taunton High School team won the Super Bowl for the region. So Larry's at the High School Hall of Fame right now, getting inducted.
Yep. So good for him.
Good for him. Old fuck.
Hopefully he's enjoying himself. He's been going through some tough stuff.
You know what? That's another thing I'm gonna get to. Like, hey, Larry's been going through a lot of stuff right now, and I would say anyone out there right now, you got some stuff going on. Hey, you always have someone to talk to. You always have someone to talk to because, like, as a man, you don't want to talk about that stuff. You don't really want to like reach out to anyone. Our buddy here, he's been going through a lot of shit lately with family. He talked to me the other day, called me up, talked to me, and was like, "Hey, whenever you need something, you call me." Yeah. That's the thing, again, as men, it's tough to kind of do that.
Yeah.
And and to know that you have someone that's willing to be there for you is good because, I've gone through a lot of stuff. Whether it was in my early 20s or older, when I was in my early 20s, and again, we're very candid on this podcast. So when I was in my early 20s, I did a lot of stuff. I did, was going through a lot of shit. And I went to my uncle. Shout out to my uncle. I hope you watch this podcast. But I went to my uncle and I said, he said to me, "You know what? Life isn't that bad. Get over it." So fuck him.
Things could always get worse.
No. He was like, "Life's not that bad. Get over it." Instead of actually trying to help me out.
Yeah.
That was his words to me. And that's not the case.
Yeah.
Life, if life's bringing you down, there's always someone you can talk to and get better. Don't ever think that you're alone because there's always someone going through the same bullshit or can relate to you. So. Larry, he's been off the podcast for a little while. We're here for you, and we hope everything gets better for you. Let's get on some positive stuff here. Al is in the Dominican right now with his girlfriend / future wife. She'll be having her baby in April.
Yeah. So
Al will be a daddy in April. Can't wait for that. He can experience all the shit that we go through. My daughter's turning 5. Sorry. Turned 5 in 4 days, so she's already a fucking menace. So,
and anybody watching witnessed my daughter was in the podcast, replacing Robbie one night. So, my son hasn't got involved.
He'll be getting involved maybe next week. We have something planned, folks.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Something planned next week. If it comes in, Dylan will be a part of this podcast next week. It'll be something a little unique and a little fun that I enjoyed as a kid, and Dylan enjoys right now. Little spoiler: it has something to do with sports cards,
Yep.
but it's something that I enjoyed as a kid. Dan probably enjoyed as a kid too, and Dylan's really getting into it.
Still enjoy
So-
now. I mean,
What's that?
we still enjoy now. We were at
Fuck
GameStop the other day and got him a box of baseball cards and me a box of football cards. Oh, which I forgot. I'll show you what I got.
Yeah.
And it's just fun. Didn't get much out of it. You never really do, honestly. But it's just for fun to do.
So again, I'll spoil it right now. I bought a hobby box of 1990 Donruss, so we might be breaking it next week and going through those packs, 36 packs.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this stuff. I enjoy like still doing that stuff. The fact that Dan's son is getting into this stuff is fantastic. I've been bringing over stuff for him, like extra stuff that I've had, like just to screw around. Last week I gave him a 1909 T206 baseball card. I have a few of them. They're not worth much, $30, $40. Like they're in rough shape, but it's something cool to have. Something to see. Say, hey, I have a card from 1909. So it was great for me to give it to Dylan, just because I could see how much he enjoys the hobby and how much I enjoy the hobby. We have a friend of ours that I've known for 40 years now, Gordy. Gordy got me into the hobby when I was a kid. Anyone watching this podcast is from the Taunton area and went to the Taunton, Bolden, Taunton 10-pin. Years ago, Bobby Heffler was the pro shop guy back when I was a kid. And Gordy got me into collecting cards because he bought me my first pack of cards because Bobby used to sell, had like this thing of 1987 Topps All-Star cards. And Gordy, I was in the pro shop. He goes, "You want a pack?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." I remember it was $1.25 for those pack of cards, and Gordy got me my first pack, and I was so friggin' happy because the first card I pulled was Wade Boggs. He was a Red Sox player, of course.
Yeah.
So again, 1987. I think it was Donruss All Stars. I got my first pack from Gordy, and he got me into that hobby. And expensive hobby as you get older. He has some unbelievable stuff too. I know he has like a Tom Brady Pro Bowl jersey that's signed like an
He's
actual
a huge collector and
doesn't
look
huge
to
collector.
sell.
It won't sell much, but
doesn't sell much, but just to know that he
just
has
to have it, But he has an actual
And he
worn.
loves telling you about he has it too.
Yeah.
He loves telling you, hey, look what I got. Oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
But
Thanks for
an
showing me.
actual worn Pro Bowl jersey by Tom Brady, he has an autograph today. That's insane that he has that.
Yeah.
All right, so this week we got the NFL conference championships between the Patriots and Broncos and the Seahawks, and the Rams, and I don't see the Patriots losing this game. The Rams and Seahawks are going to be the best game out of the two. That's going to be a close game. This is Stafford's game. Like if Stafford wants to solidify himself as one of the top 10 quarterbacks of all time, he needs to play well.
He's probably already in the Hall of Fame, but if he wants to put himself solid in a Hall of Fame
solidify himself, he
conversation,
really needs to win.
he's got to win this game.
I still see the Seahawks winning.
Yeah.
Their defense.
Believe it or not, I mean, if you had any questions about Darnold, we showed it last week. They blew the doors off San Francisco. I mean, he didn't go nuts, but he did enough to win a game and didn't lose a game for him. So,
right.
And he plays well against the Rams. He did it both times.
It's going to be a little tougher this week now with Charbonnet out and Kenneth Walker as your main back, and I don't know who their third back is.
What saves them is being home too.
Yeah,
Seattle's a tough place to play,
and their defense is unbelievable this year.
Yep.
Their defense is tough, man. It's not just the secondary. It's not just the linebackers. It is the defensive front. It is everything with them. They are solid all the way through.
There's no weak.
There's no weak spots on that defense there.
And they're pretty young too.
They're pretty young. I mean, they're not the Legion of Boom back in the day.
No. But I mean, it's so young. They said that somebody. I remember there was somebody, that reporter or something, said, "Do you guys call yourself the the second Legion of Boom. They're like, we'll never say that. There was a couple of guys say, we'll never say that. We're something else. Don't ever compare us to the Legion of Boom.
Yeah.
That's something.
That was unbelievable.
Unbelievable that they're like, whatever. Don't put us in that
Cam
conversation.
Chancellor, Richard Sherman, man.
Yeah.
Cam Chancellor, man, he's a fucking beast.
That's a scary as it's kind of a young defense too. To be that good.
Earl Thomas was another,
To be young, that good, and still got. I mean, these days it sucks to keep all these guys together because they want more money, and it's tough to keep guys.
One of the things too is like going back in the day, like where players didn't really move because one, there was no salary cap, and two, you couldn't. Like, there was no free agency really. So you had all those teams like the Dallas teams of the early '90s, and the San Francisco teams, like
even Buffalo really put it. I mean, they got to the Super Bowl. They kept losing though, but they were always there.
Yeah, I'm glad they're still losing. I don't give a shit. They're in the Patriots division. They can lose all they want. I don't care. Josh Allen, man, great player. Just couldn't get past the hump this year again.
I don't know if that was right. I knew they were gonna fire McDermott.
That's so stupid.
Right. I think it's stupid.
That's
really
dumb.
Stupid.
Dumb that they fired him.
Gets him there all the time, and because can get you over that hump, you get fired.
If it was any other coach, like there'd be more of an uproar. I feel
stupid by
Harbaugh. Now you probably Harbaugh's another one too that got fired, which is dumb.
Now he's gonna get in a better spot, I think, with the Giants. Maybe not right away. But there's some potential over there. The Giants.
There's a lot of potential there because again, you have a young quarterback, you have a young running back, you have a good defense. You have a great
maybe top 3 wide receivers if he stays healthy. Neighbors.
Yeah, Neighbors is gonna Neighbors, Dart, Scatterboo. Yeah. That's gonna be a very dangerous.
And you got the defense too. Well, they had that guy they drafted first round too. Out of Penn State. Bill Carter.
But you also have like the tight end and Theo Johnson, like really, stuck out this year too. That team's a really good team, and Harbaugh going there, that makes a lot of sense.
I would say good. They have potential. Can they get it together? That's always the
that division with the Cowboys, the Redskins,
Cowboys on their way
Commanders.
Down. Commanders are always
Eagles. Eagles are always going to be the top team in that division. Dallas is just trash. I don't get how you can have a team like that and just never get to the playoffs. You have a decent quarterback. Yeah, the running game was kind of this year. But Javonte Williams played well this year. Pickens played well. Yeah. Lamb played well. Ferguson played well. And again, their defense didn't hold up. You get rid of Parsons.
That was a bad trade, trading Parsons.
Yeah, you didn't really replace Parsons. You got that kid from the Giants that went over there, but you really didn't replace Parsons.
No. Prescott's overrated.
Prescott is overrated, but he's
I wouldn't mind him as a quarterback on my team, but he's a little overrated. They boost him, make it look better than he really is. He's good.
But again, the Cowboys, their last 2 best quarterbacks are people that weren't first round picks. You had Prescott, Romo, guys that weren't projected to be great quarterbacks ended up being good for them. So again, they just can't draft. That's the problem. Yeah. That's their problem.
When they do draft, they trade him.
Yeah, look at
they did. And with Diggs, what happened to Diggs? They let him go, right?
Let him go. He went to Green Bay, I think, right?
Green Bay? That's where he ended up? I know they like
He ended up in Green Bay this year.
That was your number 1 corner.
That was, and he had fucking 4 touchdowns last year, the year before?
It looked, he had potential to be the best corner in freaking NFL.
It's coaching. And they've had some, Garrett, McCarthy, over the year. Who's the fucking coach this year? Why am I drawing a blank?
Schottenheimer.
Yeah. But, you've had coaches. It's not like you haven't had coaches.
Yeah.
No, McCarthy, too. McCarthy going to the fucking Steelers.
Yeah, we'll hang out with Rodgers again.
Fucking Rodgers is coming back. Is that what that means? The Steelers, their best bet is to not re-sign Rodgers. Go with Will Howard. You drafted him last year in, the 5th round. Yeah. See what he can do. He played very well at Ohio.
So have all the coaches kind of landed? Is everything what? Dolphins got their coach. Browns haven't got their coach yet, right?
Browns haven't. Stefanski was in. He's not.
Kevin Stefanski went to the Falcons.
Yeah, he went to the Falcons.
Bills don't have a quarter. They don't have a head coach yet. Supposedly Phillip Rivers is.
That'll be your next. Listen, that makes a lot of sense too. Again. Philip Rivers is.
But he just played like you think Josh Allen's gonna be like, yeah, he's my head coach.
Yeah,
Like,
I do because
yeah.
I think people respect Rivers. Look at Rivers when he came into the.
I mean, I
Colts.
respect Phil Rivers,
But look at
other players.
Look at Rivers coming off the street and how he played with the Colts. There is, he can dissect a defense very well. Yes, they didn't win much there, but there's a guy coming off the street, didn't have much practice, was able to dissect Seattle's defense very well. Yes, they didn't win that game. I get it. Whatever. But a guy just coming off the street and seeing how defenses
Give
run.
him a chance to try to win, anyways.
Harbaugh did it. John Harbaugh did it. Jeff, whatever.
And other coaching stuff too. Buccaneers got their special teams coach,
They need to get rid of
and
fucking
they got
head
the
coach.
they got an OC now. They got Falcons OC.
Which listen, Mike McDaniels is out there.
Oh no, he just he signed with. Where'd he go? He went somewhere.
before the Bucs.
What did Mike McDaniels? Mike McDaniels sign? He went somewhere. He's with somebody. Oh my God, I can't think of it. He went somewhere that has to do with Mike McVay, not Sean McVay. But it's not Sean McVay. He didn't go to Rams. Oh, L.A. He went to L.A. He's with the Chargers. He's the OC for the Chargers.
Yeah, which
He went to Harbaugh.
McDaniels back out of Bills interview.
I heard he went to the Chargers.
No, he's not.
No, he didn't? I thought he went. I thought I heard he went to.
Yeah, Chargers job contract situation gets an update. This was 3 hours ago. This is not official yet.
Oh, I thought he was going to Chargers.
A new update on contract situation between the Chargers and Mike McDaniel. So he's not officially with the
It's probably
Chargers.
where it sounds like
But
that's where he's
if he were
going.
the fucking Bucks,
Yeah,
You go up to
suppose
Mike-
I thought he went there for an interview, or they. I don't know if they did or not,
I
but
don't
they already settled. They got the OC for Atlanta.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Atlanta didn't look too hot this year.
If things went correctly, Liam Cohen should be our head coach right now. But,
Yeah. Well, either way, fuck the Bucks. I don't care about the
Yeah,
Bucks.
whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't watch any like the ESPN stuff there, like the First Take.
I watched some of it. I don't like some of the guys.
Stephen
on it,
A.
but
Smith, man.
I don't like Cam Newton.
is
I
a
don't,
like again, he's made a lot of money. He's done very well as the head of that First Take. But he talked about the Patriots defensive coordinator. Did you hear about that? The guy's been out all year on
oh
prostate
yeah,
cancer.
yeah.
And he was like, giving him praise. Like again because he's
Yeah.
again not to be racial, but yeah, he was
some
like,
other guy took over for him, and he's been killing it.
yeah. So and again, not trying to be racial, but again, he gave him props. Like my brother, like no, he's been out all year. It's been the white guy that's been the fucking defensive coordinator.
Well, yeah.
But and then Stephen A. like retracted everything on Twitter, like talking about like, oh, we said this and that, like whatever, man. I watched it and how you had no clue who the fucking
the biggest one is Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark is fucking.
Oh my
awful.
God, he's like everybody's against all racist. Everybody's racist. Everybody, this person is racist.
And the thing is, I like Ryan Clark on his podcast there with Fred Taylor and Channing Crowder, the Pivot podcast. I like watching that, but everything gets always racial with him. Like it's not always racial. Like, and the thing with the Steelers,
makes it all racial. That's
the thing
the
with the Steelers with Tomlin, like fucking stepping down, like he brought all this racial shit up, like. The Steelers, someone that implemented the Rooney Rule, where you had to interview a minority candidate, like, and Tomlin was there for 19 fucking years.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was there for a year, like fucking Gerard Mayo there for the Patriots didn't give him a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I'm glad they got fucking Vrabel, but Gerard Mayo didn't get any fucking chance.
No.
To coach the Patriots, and then
they gave him it was almost like we'll give you a year.
Yeah,
he scripted a year like all right now I can get rid of you.
I'd be more pissed at the Patriots for doing that to Mayo than fucking Tomlin.
I think Kraft was like he had like all right I look good because at least I gave him a shot. He failed so I can get rid of him. That was I think originally Kraft wanted Vrabel and he told Vrabel I'm going to give Mayo a shot. Mayo doesn't get it done, then you're coming in. I feel like that's exactly what happened at Mayo. And the team just didn't do nothing for Mayo.
Well, that team was trash that year. Like
and then all of a sudden, Vrabel comes in. Vrabel gets everything he wants.
You get a decent quarterback on a second year quarterback coming off okay season with a Pro Bowl wide receiver and Stephon Diggs coming in. You give him more weapons. You give him a running back out of the second round of Travion Henderson. Like you're giving,
definitely gave Vrabel more.
You gave Vrabel more weapons. Landry,
Yeah.
On defense, there he played great. He's going to be out there.
I mean, you think about it though. Mayo did have the 3rd round pick of the draft and got May.
Yeah, but I'm saying like.
I'm glad I know you say.
You didn't give Vrabel a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't give Mayo a chance. You gave Vrabel more of a chance.
Oh yeah.
With these other players that you brought in. Yeah. You boosted your secondary with Carlton Davis.
But see, it doesn't look like that. It just looks like I gave Mayo a shot. That shows the Rooney Rule. They gave Mayo the shot. He didn't make it out. Then you know what I mean? And he's getting paid. He got fired. He's still getting paid. He's still got money.
It sucks. Like,
that was Kraft saying, "Hey, I gave him a shot because I told him he could give a shot. I gave him 1 year. He failed. He's out, and he's still getting paid."
Let me say, like, I think that I do think that Vrabel is a better coach than Mayo.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like
Mayo, like you said, Mayo didn't get a legitimate shot. He got 1 year and it failed.
Fucking shaft.
And what sucks is now nobody else is going to look at him because of that too, because of that 1 year fail. He should be a defense. There's some coaches that should be OCs and DCs and not head coaches.
Well, look at
Mike McDaniel, Josh McDaniels,
man,
both those guys. Great offensive coordinator, horrible head coaches.
Josh McDaniels.
No, it's just how it works.
The Raiders and fucking Denver.
It might be the same with Mayo. Mayo might be a good defensive coordinator, but not a good head coach.
It's not that he wasn't a good head coach. He just had no one in that year.
And I know that's what it looks like. But it also looks like he got a shot.
When Demario Douglas is your number one fucking receiver, Stevenson didn't play well.
But it's like on paper, it doesn't show that. It just shows you had a head coaching job.
I mean, again, for Vrabel, they boosted the secondary with Carlton Davis. They boosted the linebacking core with Landry. They boosted the fucking defensive front there with Kyle Williams. Like they improved everywhere.
Carlton Davis.
Yeah, because he was a buck.
He's a buck. Yeah, he wasn't regular.
Yeah, I know. He's played decent this year with the Patriots. So. But,
that's right. I threw an interception to him in the game today.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. Good. Fuck you.
Anyways. Anyways.
All right. Moving on.
Now we're done ranting about that bull crap. At some point, we got to make transition off of football. We got to find other sports to talk about. I mean, I know we said we bet the hockey game today, but at some point we got to stop and maybe talk about. I hate
basketball.
Do you
know anything about basketball? Exactly. That's the problem. Is I watch basketball. Dan doesn't, so we can't talk about basketball.
No, but I think I could hang somewhat with you at NBA. Somewhat. I know players and stuff. So I know I just don't watch it all the time.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, NBA.
I just know sports in general.
Yeah, I get it. Celtics look pretty good. They're good. They're the 3rd seed right now with Tatum out.
With that. Sorry. Before I listen to a lot of radio, sports radio.
Yeah.
And the one thing I heard on the radio, I'll bring that up. Some talk about really didn't make any sense to me and kind of aggravated me. And I'm not a diehard Celtics fan. I'm no diehard any basketball fan. I like players more than anything else. But with Celtics, somebody calls in the radio station like, "Oh, Tatum's on his way back. And if he comes back, now is the time to trade Brown away." Why would you trade Brown away? That makes no sense to me. What are you going to get? What, picks? Or are you going to get another, another star to now butt heads with Tatum? At least Tatum and Brown know each other. Everybody, all they keep saying is Tatum and Brown don't get along. They don't get along. They don't get along. I never saw it. They don't get along. I don't say they won a championship together. Why would they not get along?
Right. The thing is, like,
they say, because Brown's running the show now. Tatum comes back now. Tatum becomes 1. He's 2, but he's done that before. So what makes a change? So you're going to trade him away for what?
As long as
doesn't make any sense. That was the worst call I ever heard. Why would you trade Brown away? That makes no sense.
As long as Jaylen Brown understands his role with the Celtics. Which he did. He's done over the last few years. This is Tatum's team. Tatum, when he's healthy, is a better player than Jaylen Brown.
And it doesn't really have to be Tatum's team. It can be both of the teams. Jaylen
Brown is a fantastic player.
They can both carry the load.
Jaylen Brown is a fantastic player. He is. But without Jason Tatum, this team is not.
They're not NBA championship team.
This is Scotty and Mike. Not saying to that extent.
Yeah.
But this is Scotty and Michael. When Mike was out for that year and a half when he went to play baseball, when he got,
It is. Brown's better than Scottie Pippen.
No.
You don't think Brown's better than Scottie Pippen?
Scottie Pippen
left and went somewhere else and could do nothing.
Scottie Pippen would have been a top 5 player all time.
No way.
Yes. You look at the type of play, but again, he didn't have to do that. He was LeBron before LeBron came in the league.
Scottie Pippen.
Did you not watch basketball?
Scottie Pippen?
Did you not watch basketball in the 90s?
Scottie Pippen was good, but he's not LeBron James good.
Scottie Pippen was LeBron James before LeBron James was in the league.
What?
Yep. This guy that could score, guy that could pass, guy that can rebound, guy that can defend.
Yeah,
Scottie Pippen.
Yeah, it's a different time. But
it was a different time, but did you not watch Scottie Pippen in the early 90s?
I watched Scottie Pippen with Jordan.
I don't think you watched him, man. Again, Scottie didn't.
I'm not that big of a basketball guy.
Well, Scottie didn't have to do as much as, say, LeBron had to do now because he had Michael. Mm-hmm. Scottie Pippen was a phenomenal defensive and offensive player. Scottie Pippen was a 6'7", 6'8" guard that could handle the rock. A forward that could handle the rock.
He was a small forward.
He was a small forward that could handle the rock just like LeBron. He was unbelievable on defense. He was your number one guy before Rodman came to the team. He was your number one guy. So Jordan won the fucking defensive player of the year, but Pippen was the one that was the best defensive player on that team. Pippen was easily the best defensive player on that team. Scottie Pippen was LeBron before LeBron came in the league. Someone that size that could handle the rock and score. But he didn't have to do as much scoring because you had Michael taking fucking 30 shots a game.
That's a fucking take right there.
Pippen
is a
I don't care.
LeBron James.
You can.
And I'm not a big LeBron James.
You can fact check me on that stuff, man. You look at Scott.
Was LeBron James?
He was, man. He was that player.
That's a fucking take right there.
Scottie Pippen, if he had other players around him, outside of Michael, but if he had more players around him, I think Scottie would have won as many championships as Michael. If Scottie Pippen had one a second player with him that wasn't on Jordan's level, we just had another guy with him, I think Scottie would have went on to run just as well as Michael did with him. Because again, Michael was a selfish player. If you remember those, Jordan's shooting fucking 30 shots a game.
Well, of course.
That's who he was. And then you talk about, all right, let's go into the next generation, Kobe and Shaq. Who was the better player on that team?
Shaq.
Shaq was definitely the better player on that team. Even though Kobe shot fucking 30 shots a game.
But it's different playing styles. Shaq's down there getting the rebounds, doing the gritty work.
Shaq was a better player.
He had a higher percentage because he's putting layups and dunking the ball when Kobe's shooting and driving.
A lot of people talk about Kobe. Go ahead, have another one. But a lot of people talk about,
Kobe. You talk a lot. Kobe.
Shaq was Shaq's the number one guy on the team. Yeah. You go into
Kobe's not winning a championship without Shaq.
Oh God, no. And like Jordan wasn't winning a championship without fucking Scottie.
No, I get that. But there's one that's you know what I mean. That's a little bit better. Jordan's obviously better than Pippen. I wouldn't put Pippen in the. But I wouldn't put Pippen as a LeBron James. Like LeBron James wasn't winning without Bosh, Wade. I mean, he's also had people help. Kyrie. He's had people help him win championships too.
But LeBron also brought.
James did a lot himself too.
He's brought teams to the fucking championship with that. Yeah. That Cavaliers team the first year that he went.
Yeah.
With the Gauskas and fucking Drew Gooden, Mo Williams. He brought that team to the fucking championship.
We always put Jordan above LeBron, but I think it's Jordan, LeBron, and people are not gonna like this. It's Jordan, LeBron, then Kobe. I hate to say it.
Oh, Kobe's always the third, but I think
Kobe's a great player. But Kobe always had when he won anything, he had Shaq with him.
But I think it's a generational thing because we're older, so we talk about Michael Jordan as being a better player, but
then you forget about Bird too. Bird was
but again, I think it's a generational thing because I think that LeBron is a better player than all of them.
In Bird's prime, he was probably better than Jordan.
Well, he beat Jordan there. Both those times.
But he also Bird had some.
Bird had McHale and
he had a solid team around him.
Right.
There was more than just him.
I mean, if you look at all the old guys, they talk about Bird and how
Bird was an ass though. Yeah. Bird was.
And again, I think it's generational thing for us is we saw Jordan play. So we're going to be more
biased to Jordan.
More biased to Jordan. But I think LeBron overall is probably the best player that we've ever seen.
Better than Jordan? You think he's better than Jordan?
I think he is. I think for us,
I still wouldn't put him with Jordan.
I think it's for us. It's
I know it's a bias. It's probably a bias thing, but I've watched LeBron play and I've watched Jordan play.
Yeah.
In his different era. A lot of soft ticky-tack fouls, Jordan.
So I brought that up.
That Jordan got banged around, slammed around. He had to go against that Pistons team that basically punched him in the mouth, and he's still scoring those guys, not getting any fouls. You got LeBron James that drives, gets a tap on the wrist, and he's calling for a foul, and he gets a foul. It's a different play.
But that's how the game's played now.
Yeah, and I understand that. And that's why you can never actually make that argument, really, and win an argument. It's going to be an argument all till we die is going to be an argument who was ever better. Because then people talk about Magic Johnson, but he was also a 6'7" point guard back in the day.
6'9" point guard.
Towering over everybody at the point guard position because
but you know what though? So
let's go all smaller at that position.
Let's go back to Magic. Magic took 4 years off because of HIV. Yeah. Came back in 95 and 96 and played very, very well. I remember him having a 30-point triple-double in like his 5th or 6th game back from that. Not playing 4 years and come back in 95 and 96. Played the playoffs. His first against the Rockets, if I'm not mistaken. Look this up. I might be wrong. But his first game, they got swept by the Rockets. No, they lost 3-1 to the Rockets that year. But his first game in the playoffs, off the bench against the Rockets, had a triple-double. I remember that. I remember watching it. And again, I might be wrong. Look it up, folks. I'm pretty sure I'm right here, but I'm pretty sure he had a fucking triple-double.
Guys with the Sonics. You had Gary Payton. You had Sean Kemp.
Yeah.
They were pretty dominant back at that point, too,
They were, but they had no one else around them, too. Yeah. So Detlef Schrempf was there.
That was my homie back in the day, man. That was one that grew up to be him shooting the threes.
Yeah, Detlef Schrempf.
And then I didn't throw at all.
Was Dale Ellis still there?
I think so. I'm pretty sure he was still there.
Nate McMillan was there on defense. I'm pretty sure.
Was it Kendall Gill? Wasn't he the Sonics at that time?
No,
he was still the Nets. He was still net with Keith Van Horn.
Keith Van Horn. Keith Van Horn came in the mid '90s. Because Keith Van Horn was in the same draft as Tim Duncan, so '97.
Tim Duncan. I like Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
I'm a big Tim Duncan guy.
But
Chris Paul is my guy. I like Wake Forest. I like Wake Forest coming out as a college basketball.
I think Paul's attitude is what kind of turns me off.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Paul's attitude turns me off. I mean, if you want to go back to players that like actually enjoyed watching back in the day, Kevin Gamble. Do you remember him?
How about Marcus Camby?
Yeah. So I remember being in 7th or 8th grade, and he was on the UMass team. When UMass got to the Final Four,
UMass team actually did anything was because of Marcus Camby.
Well, and then can you remember the second player on that team? Lou Rowe. Lou Rowe was the second best player on that team, man. He was great. I don't know if he got drafted. I think he got drafted in the second round. I can't remember by who, but he didn't do anything in the NBA. But Lou Rowe and Marcus Camby, those were the two guys on that team.
Marcus Camby, for sure.
I think it was in 7th or 8th grade when they made it to the Final Four there with Calipari. But yeah, Marcus Camby, I loved watching him.
My favorite basketball player was Tracy McGrady. I love watching Tracy McGrady play.
Like I said, mine was
Penny Hardaway. I was a big Penny Hardaway fan.
Penny, yeah. Do you remember Little Penny?
The commercials, yeah, the Little Penny, yeah. I remember that, yeah. And that's how I'm like. So I mean, you look at that too. It's like Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway didn't win anything.
No,
but when Shaq was with Kobe, they won something. Yeah, so I mean, like
Well, that was the whole bullshit. Did you watch
Allen Iverson?
Yeah, Iverson. Did you watch the Magic Touch 30-30 on the Portland and Magic back?
I don't think.
Yeah. I mean, they could have won something. They screwed that all up. Them together, that Shaq's ego and Penny's ego. Yeah. They screwed it all
up. Allen Iverson was fun to watch, and I like watching the smaller guys in the NBA because Spud Webb, Muggsy Bogues.
See, I'm a little old, not much older than you, but I'm a little older than you. My outside of Celtics plays, because Celtics were obviously the team that I love to watch. Like I said, Kevin Gamble was a favorite player of mine back in the early '90s there. But Dominique Wilkins was probably like, and then when he went to the Celtics back in '95, because he just came from, Drexler. We'll say Dominic just came out of France. Like he played for France for 1 year, and then the Celtics signed him for 1 year, and he played with the Celtics, and that was like my fucking favorite thing that he was on the Celtics there.
Like Drexler, Stockton. I was a big Stockton. I like Stockton.
So Stockton.
Not to be racist, I like my white boys that get credit. I'm sorry, I do. Just when you're a little white boy growing up and you see them playing and they look good and bad, him and Hornacek. It's like that was fun to watch. It was fun to watch to see those guys.
Stockton was on that Olympic team in '92. I mean, it should have been Isaiah, but Stockton was on that team. Do you know that Stockton played the least amount of minutes on that team?
Really?
I think he got hurt. I'm trying to remember because
it was that like the national team when what was it? Brown or Tatum didn't play.
Yeah, Tatum. They sat him out the
whole freaking time. Yep. Tell me that wasn't on purpose because. Who was the head coach? Kerr?
Yeah, fucking sat him.
And I like Kerr when he back in the day too. And I'm like, what an ass. He sat Tatum, just out of spite?
Yeah,
like, come on, dude.
And they get him with
Tatum's probably the best player on that team, and he didn't play anything in the Olympics. Come on.
Again, going back to Stockton, I don't know if he was hurt, but I think he only played like 4 games. Leitner, who was the college player playing on that team, actually played more minutes than Stockton did.
You really think about it, he was a joke. Such a big deal in Duke, and he was a joke in the NBA. He really didn't do that.
Listen. He did. And again, I think it's because of the type of game that was played.
Grant Hill,
man, it would have been one of the best of all time if he didn't get fucking hurt. Grant Hill,
Reggie Miller,
man. So Miller's a great thing. Like Miller can go back. So Miller played against a guy in Kareem. Kareem played in the 60s. 69, I think, was Kareem's rookie year. And played against LeBron, who's currently playing right now. So Reggie Miller played against a guy who played in 69 and played with a guy who's playing in 2026. Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
You think about those type of guys. Like,
have you seen Reggie Miller? He still looks good. Like he
does. And his sister was a hell of a player, man.
Cheryl. That's right, Cheryl Miller.
Cheryl Miller was a hell of a player. Like if they had the WNBA like back then, Cheryl Miller would have been more of a star. Yeah. This is a girl that fucking set a lot of the USC records, and what was that high school? Like she scored 100 and something points there in high school. Like she was a hell of a player.
Hey Steph, anything going on in the Bruins game? Still same? Damn it. All right. So, anyways,
we don't have Al here today to keep us back on track.
Yes.
So this podcast might run a little bit longer than normal.
Yeah, we're at 37 minutes.
Yeah, whatever. We got fucking time. I'm good as shit.
Okay. All right. So continue on, or are we gonna go on to the games and bets wise?
Let's go on with what happened this week. What'd you do this week? Anything?
No, just work.
You're really. Boring fuck.
No, my life is so boring.
Yeah.
Really do nothing. Honestly, I just work and when I have time to myself, I play video games.
What'd you do today besides hurting your back like a bitch?
Oh my god, I hurt my back so bad.
I got a text message today. Do you have any pain medication?
Oh my god, it's better now because I got ibuprofen and alcohol in me.
It's some bad yourself.
Oh, but it's oh, it's so bad. It's funny because I think I jinxed myself because I said, Monday, if it's really bad and I can't make it to work, I said I'm just gonna call sick and say I hurt my back because I can't do nothing to me because I don't call sick often at work. I'm at work every day, and then if what I do I hurt my back, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me! I just jinxed myself.
Big snowstorm coming. Big snowstorm coming tomorrow and Monday.
And my back's hurt, and then
12 to 18 inches.
No, I got an excuse why. So I'm like, Dylan, you got to you got to shovel the snow this time. He goes, what do you mean I got to do it this time? I'm like, I did it last time. He goes, but I did it the time before. I said, yeah, so guess what? You did it. I did. Now it's your turn. That's how it works.
Listen, my driveway sucks to fucking shovel. My snowblower.
This one's better. Luckily, we have enough vehicles that it's not so bad.
Well, you've seen my driveway. The fucking problem is my snowblower, the engine seized on it. So I got a shovel. I was looking into I don't care about the snowblower. I don't mind. I really don't mind shoveling. I don't. My back sucks, but I'd rather shovel. I don't mind it when my driveway starts up here.
No, well, you want to say yours sucks for it. I get it.
Yeah, like that sucks.
But then you got snowblowers sometimes when it's too heavy and it's frozen. It doesn't. The snowblowers can't even get through it sometimes.
I'm looking for a new snowblower.
I have a snowblower and it's called Dylan.
Yeah, there you go. I don't have that. My son's 10. He doesn't, shovel. And again, he could.
Yeah, you get him out there. When I was teach him now. 10 years old, get out there, shovel that shit, man.
Yeah. When I was younger,
tell him, give him $5. I'll take it.
It's more than I got as a kid.
Exactly.
My grandfather gave me $1 to shovel the driveway, and I was like, I thought it was fantastic. But our fucking driveway was long. We didn't have there wasn't room for a lot of cars, but it was just a long driveway. And my grandfather gave me $1 to shovel the fucking driveway. I thought it was great because I could buy a pack of cars with that back when I was a kid.
Yep.
Even though I was child labor back then.
Speaking of money, Dylan got a friend that offered him $55 for some of his Pokemon cards. And
do you know how much they're worth?
Dylan looked him up, and I trust Dylan. He's like, I'm done with Pokemon anyways, or gave the kid $55 for 4 cards or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Johnny collects Pokemon. Again, let me talk. Johnny doesn't collect. I bought him Pokemon cards and thought it was great.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what they're worth. I
asked him, "Are you sure you're not getting screwed on this?" And he's like, "No, I looked him up, and he's like, he was 5 cards. Yeah. 4 of them were worth $10 a piece, and the other one he says wasn't worth that much, and he offered him $55. The kid showed up yesterday, gave him $55.
Really?
All right.
Johnny was on the bus.
Don't making money.
Last week, and one of the kids wanted to trade with him, so I bought him this Funko thing.
Yeah.
This one of the Five Nights at Freddy things. He goes, kid wants to trade something with Johnny for it. I said, absolutely not.
No, trading. No, you always get screwed in trading. Don't trade, because the kids are always trying to, and you don't know what you're doing. That's why when Dylan was like, he wants to buy these Pokemon cards, whatever. I'm like, he's sure he's not screwing you, because these kids are always trying to, but.
I mean, I was that kid too. I was trying to screw you.
Huh?
Stuff. I would try to screw you.
Oh, of course. I mean, they're all, they know better than you do.
Especially
whatever.
Baseball cards back in the day.
And, I mean, probably those cards might be worth something later on. Maybe this kid knows. I don't know. But Dylan's like, I don't really care about the cards. So if you get $55, I take it. Whatever.
Do whatever he wants to do.
Money's better than trading for shit. And I mean, Lisa's like, hey, here's a baseball glove for 5 cards, and the baseball gloves were shit. But here's you know what I mean? At least you're getting money. I mean, it's $55. You can do it. You can go buy a box of cards, and turn. I don't know, but
hey, as 50 Cent said,
hey,
I get money.
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah. Whatever. He's happy. I'm happy. I guess. Yeah. Whatever.
How we were talking about. Talk about the football games. Talk about basketball. Oh, basketball.
We were on basketball.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about where we're gonna go from when football's over.
Talk about the Celtics this year too. The Celtics are pretty damn good. I mean, again, it's Tatum's out. They're not going to win the championship
Celtics
this year.
I think they're better than... No, but I think they're... number 2 right now?
3,
in the East?
I think.
3 in the East?
Well,
I thought there were 2 behind...
No. So, they're behind the Pistons.
That's right.
Pistons are 1. I think the Knicks and the Celtics are kind of neck and neck right now.
So, I mean, they'll be around, but are they going to win? Probably not. But, I mean, Tatum comes back at the right time, and they never know.
Did you watch the game yesterday? Hugo Gonzalez with that fucking 3-pointer to bring it to overtime. He's 19 years old.
Well, they're on at 8 o'clock too, right?
Yeah, they're on 8. They're on now, actually. It's 8 past 8.
Oh, it's past 8 o'clock?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hugo Gonzalez. And again, that was the audible called by Missoula. He wasn't in the lineup, and then all of a sudden he threw him in, and he hit the fucking 3-pointer in the corner to tie it, bring it to overtime. So, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be, the next Celtics player, star, whatever. But, his development's looking pretty damn good. He's looking pretty damn good.
All right.
Again, we don't plan this stuff, folks. We just show up to the fucking podcast.
So let's do the games. Talk about, we were at 43 minutes. We'll talk about the NFC Championship, AFC Championship, which we kind of already got into. But who do you think's gonna win, point spread wise?
Patriots, and Seahawks.
It's gonna be Patriots, Seahawks. Super Bowl. We both agree. That's where we're going.
Patriots covering the spread. Stidham. I know everyone talks about the Patriots not playing good against backups, but Stidham was on this team for many years as a backup. They have a lot of tape on him and his tendencies. I think that
I would not go so much Patriots if the Broncos didn't struggle defense wise since November. They were one of the top defenses. And then if you look at the stats from November to now, Patriots are that defense. So they were a good defense. Now they've been struck. They gave up 30 points to the Bills.
Well, the Bills are good offense.
They're good offense. I understand. They're a good. Josh Allen's good. I mean,
The Cook, you have Cook
yeah,
also. So again,
but if the Bills were shutting people out to this point, the Broncos are shutting people out to this point, teams up to this point, then I'd be a little more nervous. I'm not nervous for the Patriots. I'm sorry, not nervous for me because I don't care about the Patriots. But if they were that solid of a defense, then it's like I'd give them shoot a shot at it. But I really don't because of
I don't see Diggs having a good game. Surtain's going to shut him down.
No,
it's going to like
that's going to the touchdown bets. I like Hunter Henry to get a touchdown.
Well, yeah, I think Henry.
And Marjorie Stevenson.
Henry against that linebacker core, he's got the advantage. That secondary for the Broncos.
I wouldn't even be surprised. Maybe Hooper gets in there too.
Hooper, yeah. He plays pretty well.
But I think a lot of they said they're going to attack. Was that Riley Ross or Riley Moss? The other corner there, because everybody attacks him. Because even they had a.
But again,
he had a press conference, whatever. Oh, I know they're coming at me. I got to make my game better, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Everybody's going at you all year because they're not going after Surtain because he's better than you. it's simple.
Like Surtain's going to shut down Diggs. It depends on Booty.
Is he going to follow him around the field, though? Or is he going to stay on his side?
I think it's going to follow him around the field. I think they're going to try to shut down the
because Booty can kill somebody else too.
That catch last week was unbelievable. Yeah, unbeliable catch.
Well, the Patriots are probably going to move Diggs around to see if Surtain follows.
Diggs isn't that type of wide receiver though.
I think they're going to put him in motion to see if.
Your motion guy for the Patriots. Your motion guys are Booty.
Yeah, no.
Tomorrow Douglas.
But would you put
Kyle
Diggs in
Williams.
motion to see if?
They won't put him in motion.
If Surtain is following him, but then right there, if you know that's a game plan for the Broncos, then it's all right. Go away from him.
But I'd rather like Diggs stay in one spot and Surtain just play him, and give Booty, Demario Douglas, and Williams a chance to.
Diggs could probably beat Surtain too, but
I don't know. Like I like Diggs. I think he's been a great addition to the Patriots.
But in that game, I actually personal bet I did anytime touchdown. Hunter Henry and Ramondre Stevenson. I don't have no touchdowns that I trust for the Broncos. If I had anybody to score a touchdown there,
RJ Harvey.
No, I would think maybe Sutton somehow gets in the end zone. Somehow, maybe.
I think with Stidham, I don't see.
Stidham might throw one TD, and if it is, it's going to be with Sutton.
I like RJ Harvey scoring a touchdown for the Broncos.
Just because I think Sutton's a little bit bigger than Gonzalez.
Gonzalez has been playing well.
No, he's been playing well, but I'm saying Sutton's a bigger receiver.
Yeah.
He might get one over his head or something, but probably not. But if I had to, I would say.
And again, they have misused Ingram this year. Ingram played phenomenal with the Jaguars in the last few years. Yeah. He went to the Broncos, and I just feel like they misused him. I think he is a very good weapon.
The Broncos had tons of great tight ends, and they just don't do nothing with them.
Yeah,
they drafted good tight ends. And done nothing with them.
even like that backups like Trotman. I like Trotman, but he's your fucking backup tight end who's done nothing this year. But I just feel like they misused him.
Yeah.
If Trotman was on any other team, I feel like he would be a decent, 40 catch guy anywhere else. They just with the Broncos, he's done nothing. Like Hooper again for any other team might be their number one on certain teams, but for the Patriots, he's their solidified number two.
Yeah.
He doesn't get a lot of play, obviously, but he gets enough play where he scores a few touchdowns, he gets a few catches, and he's seen as a threat. Where Trotman on the Broncos is not seen as a threat, where I think he could be. Yeah. He might have scored like 1 or 2 touchdowns this year, but you're not looking for him on the field.
Yeah.
When he was in New Orleans, was it New Orleans last year?
We'll see how good of a coach is Sean Payton. Can he put up a scheme to the point where he's going to use some plays that he hasn't used throughout now because now he's got to change the game plan? Do you see like a Trotman now because Sean Payton's trying to do some more because who's the best friend to a guy that hasn't played that much is tight ends. Yeah. Quick outs, quick little big guys, big receivers.
Stidham has played more with the second team than anything.
So you start seeing leaning towards second, third tight ends, guys that he sees more and practices.
I get that.
not Sutton, but I mean, there's who's that? Oh my God, I can't think of his name. The receiver on the Broncos, Bryant. He got knocked out last game. Pat Bryant got knocked out, I think, last game. But if he's out of the concussion protocol,
yeah.
I mean, he might be something.
Well, you got McLaughlin too. Like he's there, and
who's the third string if Patriots get to Stidham? That's the other way too.
I don't know.
Because Patriots might get to Stidham too. You're gonna hold the ball too long because
I don't know. The Patriots have played very well with their front four this playoffs.
All right, so that game there. What do you got? You got any other side bets for that game? We both agree on the Patriots.
The only thing I have is Hunter Henry first touchdown scorer. My buddy Rob and I have a bet going on with 4 players. He's got McLaughlin for the Broncos. I got Henry, and the next game he has Njigba, and I have he has Nakua and I have Njigba. So that's our 4. So we have a touchdown bet, 4 players: McLaughlin, Henry, and Njigba, and Nakua. $10 will pay $5.52 on DraftKings. That was with a 30% boost that we had going on. So again, without the boost, it pays about $420. But again, 4 players, take a shot. $10 can score you $400.
All right, so then transition to the nightcap.
Yep.
Which is Seahawks, Broncos. Both agree Seahawks are going to probably pull that game off. Going to be a close game. Huh?
You said Broncos.
Oh, I'm sorry. Seahawks,
Rams,
sorry. Back.
Listen, this is Stafford's game.
Yeah.
Stafford, this is a generational game for him.
Yep.
He loses it. He's not going to be considered one of the best quarterbacks of all time. He wins this game, that brings him in the conversation of the top 10.
Yeah.
Darnold is played very well this year. Seahawks have a great defense. This is Stafford's game, though. He needs to really solidify himself. I mean, we still think the Seahawks either way, but if Stafford wants to prove that he is that generational quarterback, he needs to win this game. I still think he's better than Rodgers all time. We talked about that last week. But for him to get into that, realm of greatest quarterbacks, he needs to win this game. Mm-hmm. And he's got the weapons too. I mean, granted, you have Adams, you have Nakua, you have Parkinson, you have Higbee, you have Corum, you have Williams out of the backfield.
He's got 3 basically starting tight ends like anybody else. Even the third tight end on that team is.
Was it Whittington?
No.
You got
number
Higbee,
19. He's a rookie.
Davis Allen.
No.
That's their third. So they're
number 19. He's I forgot what his last name is. He's a big dog too, big guy.
So their tight ends are
Higbee,
Parkinson,
and there's one more guy.
And Davis Allen. No, that's their 3.
It's not Allen. It's somebody else.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I know. I can't look at my phone. My phone says there is a third tight end. The number 19. They drafted him. Yep. He's been a big part of their playoff run. They got 3 freaking tight ends. They're basically starting. Ferguson. That's it.
Yeah.
So they got 3 basically They're 3 starting tight ends on any team probably right now. I think that's probably the big thing.
21 yards per reception this year.
Yeah.
For Ferguson.
Yep.
Davis Allen's there at the 4th, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. So all those tight ends they have plus Puka Nakua.
Yeah, Nakua, Adams, Tutu Atwell.
Yeah, I mean, no, I'm thinking the wrong team.
Bennington is the other guy. That was the other guy I was thinking of. But again, they have a lot of weapons.
They're so tight end heavy. I think more than they are receiver heavy.
Well, I mean, if you have Adams and fucking Nakua, that's more heavier than any other team's gonna have. Is your 1-2 punch? You have a guy that had 130 receptions, 140 receptions.
This is the one I have. Puka Nakua and Jigba both scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, we had that on our bet too, but
yeah.
It's gonna be. Man, I don't know. I still got Seattle, but I could see this game easily going to the Rams. But I don't want to say it too loud because I don't want your wife beating the shit out of me. But I could see.
It could go either way. I still think Seattle will find a way to win the game.
Yeah. Their defense is just too good.
Yeah.
That's what separates them from the Rams is yes, both offenses are good.
Great run by the Rams, but they come just short because they almost lost to the Panthers, which is crazy. I can't believe they almost lost that game. And then they took care of oh my God, who the Rams played before?
What's that?
Who the Rams just beat to get to Seattle?
Oh, the fucking Bears.
The Bears, which I thought the Bears were going to beat them, honestly.
That
the Bears should have probably beat them.
They should have. That pass by fucking Caleb Williams was unbelievable.
I think the Rams are on borrowed time.
That Madden fucking pass that he had, man, fucking unbelievable.
So
the Bears should have won that game, and
so it's like I feel like Rams are on that borrowed time deal,
All the shit I've talked about, fucking Caleb Williams, man, he really played.
You guys couldn't wait till we're done before you start this.
Salvage.
We have some noise going on in the background here. Our kids there.
So, anyways, anything else left before we call this?
No. Shout out to Al. Hope everything's going well.
Yeah, Al, we miss you.
Miss you, Al. Larry, congratulations there for getting into the Toronto High School Hall of Fame there with your team.
I didn't have Dad's picks this week for the games.
No picks from Dad. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Man, if you're watching this, fuck you.
Other than that, I think that's probably about it.
That's been about it. And again, going back to when we first started about mental health there, you guys ever need someone to talk to, if you are on this podcast, you know me, always reach out to me. I don't care. I'd rather have a phone call than, that phone call where something else happened.
Yep.
So, again,
don't be scared to talk to somebody.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared to talk to somebody.
This has been Saturday Behind the Bar podcast. I'm Robert Chappelle. This is Dan DeRosa. We'll see you next week. Next week we'll hopefully
have a full crew next week.
We'll have a full crew next week.
That's what we're trying to get.
And we'll know who's in the Super Bowl. So we'll know who's playing there.
Super Bowl episode next weekend.
We'll have a more in-depth podcast next week. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. As you see, our kids act like assholes in the background. That's Johnny and Dylan. So, you guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you next week.